Senator statements. Declaración de Senator. Senator Wells.
Thank you, Speaker. Honourable colleagues, I rise today to pay tribute to our colleague. He has no idea I'm doing this. The Honourable Senator Fabian Manning, who on this day, 30 years ago, exactly 30 years ago, at the tender age of 28, was elected as a member of the Newfoundland and Labrador House of Assembly in the district of St. Mary's the Capes. His time in the provincial legislature wasn't his first entry into politics, as his time as an MHA was preceded by 3 terms on the St. Bride's Town Council. He also served on the local Regional Development Association, 15 years as a volunteer firefighter, and as a member of the local parish council, and much, much more. Senator Manning has been serving the people of his community, his province, and his country for most of his life and all of his career. Now, mostly everyone here knows Senator Manning as a tireless advocate for victims of abuse, as the skillful chair of the Senate Standing Committee on Fisheries and Oceans, a master storyteller of all things Newfoundland and Labrador, and of course as a trusted colleague. But colleagues, there's more. 18 years ago this month, he was kicked out of the provincial PC caucus for daring to voice his opinion on important fisheries policy. Publicly, he stood alone in his views on a critical issue. Senator Marshall knows about that, but she won't tell me because it's caucus confidence. His principled stand landed him outside the governing PC caucus in a high-stakes move filled with threats, ultimatums, political intrigue, a brief standoff, and ultimately a vote. Senator Manning didn't cross the floor and join another party. No, his principles were unshakable, and they still are. He sat as an independent, progressive conservative. If he had joined another party, he would have also been kicked out of his family. Probably the staunchest PC supporters that our province has ever seen. They're generations deep in this game, and all with the same team. In the political realm, Senator Manning won more than he lost. He was elected in 2006 federal election and lost in the 2008 election. He was appointed to the Senate in January 2009, and he resigned from the Senate 2 years later to run again in 2011, and he lost. A short time later, he was reappointed to the Senate in what can only be described as winning the lottery twice. When he called his father to tell him the news, his father gave him wise advice. Now, Fabian, when you get up there this time, just sit down and shut up. Solid advice that he takes from time to time. I've mentioned about Senator Manning's upbringing. He maintains the values that his parents instilled in him. I know his family, his brothers, his wife, Sandra, and their children, Mark, Fabian, and Heather. Heather, in particular, is following in her dad's footsteps with community service and outreach to those in need. She dedicates her time and raises funds for worthy causes. She is impressive and unstoppable, like her father. In fact, Heather received a Senate Sesquicentennial Medal for her outstanding community service. Of course, she wasn't nominated by Senator Manning. She was nominated by none other than Speaker Fury, and had received the award at a ceremony at Government House in St. John's, and I was honoured to attend the ceremony for someone so deserving. Finally, colleagues, while we regularly pay tribute to those deserving but who are no longer with us, it's nice to pay tribute to someone who is so deserving and still with us. Senator Manning, on this auspicious anniversary, you are most deserving. Thank you.